Okay. I hope the lighting is okay. If you feel like I need a little more light in the room, let me know.
It's good.
Thank you. All right. Belly pulled into spine, hollow concavity of the abdomen. You don't need to wear shoes for today. Okay, you can only wear your socks, and those socks need to be the slippery ones, not the Pilates ones. Yeah. Belly pulled in, hollow concavity, shoulders back and down. Keep your hands on the last part of your ribs. Four fingers in the front and thumb at the back. And push your shoulders away from the ears. Scoop your belly in, inhale. Allow your ribs to inflate into your palms. Exhale. Pull the belly in and extend your spine a bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your pelvis in. Inhale. Exhale. Press the belly into spine. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your pelvis in. Arms by your side. Shoulder rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward. 1, hollow concavity. 2, pull the belly into spine. 3, 4, stretch your arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder shrugs up and down. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch your arms all the way up, and as you stretch it, push your shoulders away from the ears. Observe what your body does. As your arms go up, does it compromise like this? When your arms are lifting up, does your arm come in line with your ears? Yeah. Keep your feet parallel, hip distance apart. If your arms are coming up to your ears, is it because your shoulders are curling? Okay, so watch those movements. Belly pulled into spine. Make sure that your body is absolutely strong. Keep your feet parallel to the floor. Push the feet into the mat, and then pull the belly into spine and elevate your spine as much as it can go. Lift yourself up, shoulders away from the ears. Belly pulled in, trying to keep your arms in line with the ears. In case you can't do that, or for example, your arms are up here, but your pelvis is moving forward, pull it back in and stretch. And then in that case, if your arms are a little forward, that's okay. Keep your feet at hip distance apart, no more, no less. Okay? Hip distance apart. Open chest and slowly stretch your arms all the way back. Clasp your hands together and reach up to pulse. 1, 2, abdomen pulled in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Tighten up your belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather. Release. Rotate your wrist. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. And opposite direction. Imagine you've got like a yellow squeezy ball in your hand and then you're doing this. Okay, so don't let your arms go here. Tighten up. Well done. And then flex your hand. Scoop your belly into spine. And then alternate crisscross of your arms. Stretch. Now you know the drill. You want to make sure that you're not swinging. Okay, so keep your arms stretched up as much as possible. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Well done. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly take a break. Hands on your hips. Hinge your hips back. 1, and squeeze up. 2, and up. 3, and up. 4, 5, 6. Well done. Remember to hinge and stretch back. See, your flat back can sometimes look like this. Watch me. It can do this. So avoid that. Push and hinge your hip back. Open your chest to go. 1, 2, 4 more only. Okay. 3, and last one. 4 to slide all the way down. Stretch your spine. Stretch your back and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly pulled in. 3, 2. Take it to your right side. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it to your left and left. 2. Very good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And center. And slowly curl to come up. Head coming up last. And take a breather. Well done. All right. From here, take your sliders. If you have your sliders with you, you can use these. In case you don't have your sliders, which is again also okay, you can use your socks. Place your sliders on the floor, belly pulled into spine. You will use one at a time, okay? Because otherwise we'll slip. Scoop your belly in, tuck your pelvis, and before we do that, we're just going to use the hip flexor up and down. When you're using your socks or your sliders, you're off the mat. Now, again, trying to make sure that your back is really balanced in, your stabilizers are working because that's what you want. Like, you don't want to do this. While this also serves as a good warm-up for the hip flexor, you are also looking at pulling belly in. You're also looking at holding and controlling the muscles that surround your spine. And then going into hamstring curl. Breathe inhale, breathe exhale. Pull the belly into spine. All right, from here, rotate out. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and from the back 1, 2, 3, 4, well done, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a breather, relax, well done. All right, from here, step on the ball of your foot on the slider, or if you have your socks on, then the ball of the foot on the floor. Belly pulled into spine, belly pulled in hollow concavity, open your chest, slide out and in just as a warm-up. Okay, now watch and observe how the movement goes. Sometimes it will do this. See? Can you see this? So I am moving my slider out and in, but I'm not really using anything. I'm not using my inner thighs, right? So I'm just sliding it out and in. Still will work because it takes effort to bring that leg in, but it's not effective enough. What you will do is this, might. Okay, so I'm showing you things that you might do in the course of the workout. Okay, this could happen. So make sure that your entire body weight is not here. It's pulled in, held in, tucked pelvis, belly pulled in, and then stretch. And then see the difference. Okay, so you rotate your right leg out, rotate your inner thigh out, take it out to the corner of the room, bring it back, heels together. Again, a reminder, we're not letting the knee flop. We're not transferring weight. If you need to take a support with a chair or a wall, you can do that, okay? So right leg first, I'm mirror imaging you. Belly pulled in, scoop your belly in, rotate your inner thighs out, your heels come close together and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to press the ball of the foot into the floor, not your toes, not your toes, the ball of the foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Diyan, okay? 10, 11. Keep going. Hollow concavity. 13, 14, 15. Now you keep your glutes squeezed in. Okay, make sure your glutes are squeezed in. So there's no fall of the hip. There shouldn't be no fall of the hip. So keep your glutes tightened up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and take a breather. Relax. Just the warm up. Turn side, change sides. Left leg, belly pulled in, tuck your pelvis. If you need to use your chair on the other side, you could do that. Or you could keep your chair there and you could turn back. So I can also see your back moving. All right. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, let's go. 1. You can also stay here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yasho, very nice. 9, 10. Excellently, and beautiful, Neha. 12. Remember to bring your inner thighs together. 13, 14, 15. Remember, no knee pop. 17, 18. Now your entire leg is like a stick. Okay, there's no knee there. Okay. Yeah, so if your knee is bending, it's probably because you're not using your inner thighs. Leanne, don't bend your knee. Don't bend your knee. Okay, so sometimes this could happen. Pull in, stretch and pull. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather, relax. Excellent, guys. Take a breather. Excellent. All right. Just observe whether there is any pain on the knee. Okay. There should be absolutely no pain on the knee at anywhere. Okay. Hollow concavity. Open your legs a little wider and release your hips side to side. Hinge your hips. So this time your hinge is like, if you look at me from the side, I'm not doing this. My body weight is not forward. It's not back either. Okay. So I'm just keeping my back straight. I'm allowing the natural curvature of the spine and just pushing the hips to either side. Okay. Keep it going. Then rotate 2, 3, and 4. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. All right. Now the second one. From here, scooping your belly into spine, you will slide out, squat, lift, and pull back. Slightly tough in way that because you're not doing a down and a lift, right? You're doing a slide out, you're squatting and bringing the leg back in. There is a lot of work around here, right? So be prepared for that. What you should not do, again, as a reminder, is the slide and the plop of the body weight. Having said that, you will still work your glutes and your thighs, but not effectively enough because you want to start the movement from the internal muscles. The idea is to make sure that the internal muscles are holding you when you're doing your functional training. So belly pulled into spine, hollow concavity. Keep your heels close together. Squeeze your buttocks, heels close. Well done. If your knees feel a little tighter when your heels are coming closer, it's okay to keep this squeezed in, your inner thigh. Open chest, tuck your pelvis, slide to squat and squeeze to release. Very good. And 2. And squeeze. And 3. Push your hip back and squeeze. And 4. I'm going to show you a side view in squeeze. Sometimes you'll do this. That's a very bad sign for the knee. 7. And squeeze. 8. And squeeze. 9. And squeeze. If you're taking your legs too far away, then you're finding it difficult to come in. 10. And squeeze. Neha, very good. 11. And squeeze. Yes, you push your hip back. 12. Get into an active squat and up. Well done. 13. Bring your heel closer to the other heel. Very nice. Very nicely, Anne. 14. Squeeze. Well done, Neha. Excellent. 15. And squeeze in. Very nice. 16. No effort in coming up from the squat. It should slide through. That means you're going too far if you're using your back to lift up. Correct. Well done. 19. 20. Very nice, Neha. I like the way you've got your slide in. 21. Well done. Nice. Excellent. Scoop your belly in. Remember, you're not arching your back. Tuck. 21. 22. 23. Squeeze. 24. Squeeze. 25. Last one. Squeeze and come up. Well done. Take a breather. Okay. Time to assess while you're taking a break. Relax, stretch. You need to recover. Okay. 30 seconds break. Watch for. Okay. 1. Watch for. And up. So watch out for these two things because that's involving your knee joint a lot more than it should. So squeeze, down, squeeze, in. Effortless. Okay. Down and in. So don't attempt to go wide, sit low, and then come up. Don't attempt that because we are using smaller muscles. All right, left leg. Rotate your inner thighs out. Squeeze your buttocks. Belly pulled into spine. 4, 3, 2, inhale. Let's go. 1, exhale. 2, Exhale. Also, when you sit in your squat, rotate the right knee. 3. Exhale. Rotate your right knee out. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Leanne, very good. Hinge your hip. Go back. Exhale. 7. Exhale. Squeeze your buttocks. Well done, Yasho. 8. Exhale. Go only as low as you can when you can lift off the squat effortlessly through your inner thighs. 10. Scoop your belly. Squeeze your buttocks. 11. Squeeze. 12. Squeeze. Tighten up your glutes. 13. And squeeze. Very good. 14. Rotate your inner thighs out. 15. As you go and rotate even the right leg out. And squeeze. 16. Very good. 17. Hinge your hip back. 18. 19. Open your chest. Well done. Leanne, bring your heel close as much as it can. 20. Very nice form, Leanne. Very good. Nice, Neha. Excellent, Yasho. 22. Just the last 3. Make sure you're not using your back to lift up. Your glutes are coming up before your leg comes in. 23. And squeeze. 24. And squeeze. 25. And squeeze. Take a breather, relax. Well done. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so we are doing stretches today. Okay. Release, belly pulled into spine, release. Do you feel any kind of tingling or a little bit of pull around your kneecap? It's not pain, but if you feel it, it's already a lot at the kneecap level. So you want to be pain-free. Feeling is only till here, where the quadricep kind of inserts over the kneecap, over here, okay? But only at this part. If you start to feel a tug here, you've gone too far, especially in things like sliders, because it requires you to pull, right? So if you've loaded your knee and then you have pulled, that would probably be a little more difficult, or rather, it would be a little uncomfortable for the knee, and you don't want that, because your idea to do the class is to be pain-free, okay? And to use the right muscles. All right, this time, keep your chair, face your chair, both your sliders on your feet. Both sliders under your feet. That is if you're using sliders. If you have your socks on, I'm sure you have that already. This one, watch out. One calf raise. From the calf raise, push the right leg back. Step back, hinge, tuck, squeeze, and pull back in. Watch it again. Down. Lift up, left leg back. Take it as much as you can. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze, and slowly tuck and come back in. Okay, let's watch it. Let me watch you do it first before we start the counts. So first one is Neha, beautiful. Well done. Yeah, too far, Yasho. Yasho, come closer to the chair. Your posture is excellent. Lift up. Yeah, well done. Very nice, Neha. Very nice. Very nice. Well done. Nice, Yasho. Beautiful, Leanne. Correct. Yasho, that's the one. Okay, the one that you just did. Go for it again. Yeah. Now tuck your pelvis. So when you go back, okay, watch me, everyone. When you go back, okay, if your back leg is straight, there's a possibility the entire body weight is on the front foot. So don't take the legs far away. Okay. It's not only strength training. So you're lifting up on the ball of the foot. Lift back and tuck. Tuck. Don't fall. Tuck that knee in. Tuck the pelvis in. Feel the stretch in your quads. Then rise on the front leg and come back up. No, Yasho. Too many knees in the front. Back. Tuck. Hinge back. Your body is here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Then squeeze your glutes. Stretch your front knee and then come break back with your left leg. All right, let me watch it again. Let's go. Squeeze. Yeah. Well done. Again, Question, is it hurting your knee? If it is, then we need to reduce the going down. Again, going down could be here or it could be here. The second one is wrong. It's up, it's here. Push the hip back, you have the chair, hold. Then squeeze, then bring that leg in, okay? So from here, don't pull in, right? You will have to come up, then stretch in. Okay, let's go. We're alternating this. Breathe deeply, go slowly. If you're speeding through this, possibility is your knee is going to come in. Second one is that you may not work the muscles you want and then you load up your joint. So don't do that, okay? Go really slow. Breathe, inhale, exhale up, inhale, and in your inhalation, hinge and sit. Exhale, drag in, inhale, heels down, exhale, heels up, inhale, slide left leg back, and keep inhaling to go down. Exhale and up, slide, bring it in, inhale, down. Let's go. So if you're breathing, it's feeling like this. Tuck your pelvis, tighten up your belly. Well done. Well done. Leanne, make sure you're not putting your entire body weight on the chair. Come slightly closer to the chair. Yeah. Neha, very good. Well done. Nice, Leanne. Hinge your hip back. Beautiful, Yasho. Well done. Identify those points where you feel the movement of your inner muscles, your inner thighs, your quads, your hip flexors. It should not relate to pain, it should relate to activation. So you feel it. Your glutes for sure. If your glutes are squeezing, you're doing a great job because you're sparing the spine and the back the extra work. Very good, Leanne. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your buttocks. Very nice, Neha. Squeeze in and stretch. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Remember to slide down. Keep your feet exactly where you started coming back from. Correct, correct. Come on. Yeah. Yasho, you're doing a very good job. Get your sliders next time. It'll be easier for you. Neha, you too. Well done. Yeah, very nice, Leanne. When you take your leg back, make sure your heel comes up and you're on the ball of the foot. You're not pressing your heel back. Correct, Leanne. That's it. Do you feel the difference now? Excellent. Keep going, keep going. We have 10 more to finish. Keep your counts, okay? 10. Leanne, keep your feet parallel. Keep your feet parallel and your knees relaxed and your inner thighs activated. Correct. When you lift up into a calf raise, really lift up your heel, okay? Squeeze. So you have enough time to go down and then lift up again. Beautiful, guys. Well done, Yasho. Yasho, remember that slight bend of the knee. Abdomen pulled in. Very good. Yeah, come closer. Always come closer to your source. So you don't feel like you're leaning your body forward. Leanne, very good. Squeeze your buttocks. Your buttocks will automatically work, but you want to make sure that you're really squeezing, especially the gluteus maximus. You really want to squeeze in. Very nice, Neha, very nice. Belly pulled into spine. Excellent, guys. Last one with the left back and coming back in. And take a breather, relax. Very good. All right, moving over to the floor. Moving over to the floor. Now, if your mats are very firm, it's a good idea to keep your feet on the mat or the knees on the mat and your hands on the sliders or place socks. Or what I do when I didn't have my sliders was to keep like your grocery bags, your cloth grocery bags. you can use that. You can take off your socks and place them on the hand, but if you prefer not to do that, you can take a used up pillow cover. Don't take a Turkish towel, that's it, because sometimes it may be a little it may be a little harder to slip out. So take your grocery bags if you need to, or slide over, okay, whichever one you feel is comfortable, and slowly come down onto your fours. Okay, from this position, I'm going to stay here so I can show you my profile as well as my front, right? Scooping your belly in, you can see me. Hollow concavity. Now keep your knees under your hips. Rotate your inner elbows to the front of the room and keep your hands or your wrist under your shoulders. So chances are your arms are going to be a little wider than your knees. Okay, so they're not all together. They're opened out. Push the chest in, scoop your belly into spine, chest open, neck and spine in one line. Inhale to arch, exhale to tuck and curl. Inhale to arch, exhale to tuck and curl. Inhale to arch, exhale to tuck and curl, belly pulled into spine. From here, place that right hand out in front of you as much as you can. As your right arm goes out, your left elbow will bend, and it's all right. Stretch your armpit, bring it back in. Like you're reaching under a sofa or a furniture to pull something out, but you're very mindful of your back. Left arm out. Keep your right elbow bent when you do this. Stretch as much as you can, and when you're pulling back in, don't use your elbow. Now in this one, okay, I'll show you the side view. This is a dependence of the entire body weight on the right side. So when you're bringing it back, you either take your hips back or you will force your arm to come forward, which means you're either leaving the core position or you are using your elbow. So both of those things you need to avoid. So stretch as much as you can. As you start to take your arms out, start to pull the belly into spine. And then reach, and think of lengthen. Go to a point where you feel the stretch and pull back in using these muscles. All right, and your lats. Okay, so no elbow at all. So if you've gone too far, you are going to use the elbow or you're going to use the hip. Okay, so let's start. We're going to do this alternately again. Open your chest, pull the belly into spine. Tuck your pelvis into spine, neck and spine in one line, and slide out. Exhale. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. You can start feeling your abdomen working. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. 3. Exhale, squeeze. Neck and spine in one line. 4. Back straight and tall. In, exhale, squeeze. 5. At this point now, no rest. Exhale, squeeze. As one comes in, the other one starts moving. 6. Exhale, squeeze. So also you can think of it as a one-sided puppy dog, yeah? 7. Exhale, squeeze. 8. Exhale, squeeze. Belly pull into spine. 9. Exhale, squeeze. 10. Exhale, squeeze. 11. Exhale, squeeze. 12. And squeeze. Take a breather, release, neck and spine in one line. From here, take your sliders off, move back into your full position on your mat. Open your chest, lift your arms, lift your hips up into a mountain and hold it. Belly pulled into spine. Get on your mat, lift up into a mountain and stretch your armpits towards your knee. Belly pulled in. Keep pushing your buttocks up. Stay. Very nice. And from here now, lift your heels up. Yeah, sure. Very good. Lift your heels up. Keep your feet parallel, hip distance apart. Lift your heels up if you need to. Stay there for 8, 7, and immediately after I finish counting, we're going to go down into the beast position and back again. 6, 5, 4, belly pulled in. 3, 2, open your chest, and 1. From here, exhale to tuck and pull your knee under your hip and scoop, but you should be able to pass like a paper underneath your knees. Inhale. Open your chest. Exhale. Shh. Scoop your belly into spine. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Keep pulling the belly up into spine. Hollow concavity. Exhale. If your legs are too far away from your arms, your quadruped will look very low, further apart. Okay? Keep going. Well done. Nice, Yasho. Yeah, very nice, Yasho. Well done. Yes, and tuck the pelvis in. Well done, Leanne. Beautiful, Neha. Squeeze. As you're landing, don't be in a hurry to come down. In fact, try not to come down too fast. Only 2 more. Only 2 more. Squeeze your buttocks. Yeah. So Yasho, your arms could be, your wrist could be under your shoulder. It's too far. Yeah, I think your legs are shifting back. Yeah, that's it. See, that's it. And take a breather. Well done. Okay, that was 2 more. Excellent. Okay, now we're off the mat. Okay, this is the last one, and then we go for the chair stretches. So what I do is I'm going to rotate. I'm going to roll this mat in so I can keep my knees on the mat, right? Because I need the slider under the right leg. Okay, I know I'm going to ask you to take your socks off and put it back on, or you can use your grocery bags. I think I was telling you that to just keep your grocery bags around, or just napkins, which are okay with being on the floor. Okay, but not the hard or the thick towels because they tend to not grip too well. But you can use like handkerchiefs or something. Scoop your belly in, and from here, slide your left and right. Okay, so left arm, right leg, bring it back in. Left and right leg, bring it back in. Now, what I'm going to do is, once I have gotten the hang of this, my actual work is to get into beast. Slide in. Slide in. This beast looks a little easy, but it means a lot of muscles working together. First to hold you and keep you in that position. So already your quadriceps are engaged. Then you're moving your body. Now, while you're moving your body, you don't want to slide out. So you don't want to do this. Okay, so while this also seems like kind of difficult to do, it may be using the wrong muscles. Okay, so get into a beast first. Scoop your belly, squeeze your buttocks, lift up into the beast, hold it there. Then take your right arm, left leg out while you're not bobbing your left knee and bring it back in. 2 and in. Now, while your leg can go out, because your legs are a bit stronger, your arm will not slide out too much. So when your leg goes out, you can't do this, correct? Because your left side, you're already lifted up. So while your right leg can go up, left comes in. We can do only 6 on each side. All right, do it effectively. Belly pull into spine. All right, another thing, any kind of discomfort on your knee, you will get placed like say towels under your knee and do this without lifting your knee. Squeeze and in. Squeeze and in. Just don't snap your leg back. Okay, slide slowly, bring it in slowly. Keep your belly pulled in. Imagine you've rested over a bench. All right, let's go. Inhale. 6. Rotate your inner elbows to the front of the room. Wrist under your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Belly pulled into spine. Scoop and squeeze your buttocks. Neck and spine in one line. If you're choosing to lift your knees up, let's go. Exhale. Shh. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale out. Exhale in. 2 and in. Keep it going. 3 and in. Very nice. Don't take it too far. 4 and in. Don't displace your spine. 5. Lian, very nice. Excellent. 6. Beautiful, Neha. 7. All right, I think I can do 8. You're so looking so good doing this. 8. And take a breather, change sides. Well done, guys. Hollow concavity. See, this is why we did the flexes, because you will need a lot of forearm strength as well. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hollow concavity, left leg, right arm, go out and pull in. Very nice. 2. And squeeze in, squeeze your buttocks. 3. And squeeze in. 4. And squeeze in. Remember, Yasho, the further apart you go, the more you displace your spine. So don't take it too far. Your knees are on the mat, so it seems easier. 5. Yeah, halfway. Correct, correct. 6. Correct. That's it. Yeah, and squeeze. Correct. 7. Beautiful. Squeeze your buttocks. Last one. 8. And take a breather. Excellent. That's about it. That's about it. Well done. Beautiful. Okay, just to counteract that stretch or that work, keep your sliders away. Open your mat out again. And place your hands on the either side of your center of your mat. Lift up and stretch your spine. Keep your feet parallel, hip distance apart, or you can keep your legs a little closer to each other. Hollow concavity, open your chest towards your knee, open your chest, stretch your arms and hold. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. It's a lot of deep muscle work. In some cases, there is excessive sweating, though it looks like you've not really done a lot. If that's happening to you, it's probably because the muscles are working all together. A lot of muscles working to stabilize you. They're working to work the alternate sides, like your right arm, left leg. They're working at pulling the smaller muscles in, right? So there's a lot of work that your body is doing, which is why you kind of feel the sweating, especially in cold weather like we have today. Breathe, inhale. Breathe, exhale. Scoop your belly into spine, tighten up your abdomen. Slowly lift your right leg up into a three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up into a three-legged dog and stretch. Try to keep your right toe, your right heel, right ankle, right knee, and right hip, right shoulder, or the right rib and right armpit, right elbow, and right wrist in one line. Stretch and curl slowly down in. Take your left leg up. Scoop your belly, stretch, and hold. And same thing, draw that straight line. Rotate your inner thighs out. Open your chest towards your knee. Hold it there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release down. Walk back towards your legs with your hands. Walk back towards your legs. Transfer body weight slowly. Curl your spine to come up slowly. Head coming up last. Turn to face your chair. Belly pulled in. Deep inhalation. Only for the back. All right. Your flat backs. Belly pulled in. Neha, lots of flat backs and overs today. Okay. So watch out for the belly pulling into spine all the time. Hollow concavity, chest open, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes. Stay a little further apart from your chair. You don't want to do this, okay? See, I'm exaggerating this. You could also be looking like this. Not really that much of a push forward, but this is what your back feels when you stand like this. This is what your spine is feeling. So when you're standing with a little bit of a slide in, your spine is overworking to compensate for that feeling going in. So pull the belly into spine, tuck in, open your chest, hold it. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale, and tighten up your glutes, tighten up your abdomen. All right, so make sure your abdomen pulls into spine and slowly from there stretch forward into a flat back. Now your elbows could be here on the floor or on the back of the chair, sorry, not floor, back of the chair, and stretch. Scoop your belly into spine. Now, if you feel that your buttocks are going behind your, like I feel my buttocks are behind my heel, I will just tuck my pelvis, come up, and realign to go back a little more, right? Keeping the feet parallel, hip distance apart, stretch back into the flat back and hold it. Now, you can keep your forearm on the back of the chair, which is actually what you want to do. Or if it's too stretchy for you, then you can place your tricep on the chair and just about touch the tip of your head to the chair back. Hollow concavity. So stretch, take your time to stretch the best way you can. Press your feet into the mat. Open your armpits, pass your chest through your open armpits towards the floor. Neck and spine in one line. Well done, Yasho. Stretch more. Stretch your upper back. Yeah, your thoracic back. The back just behind the part of the spine behind your chest. Okay, it's already naturally convexed. So scoop your belly in, pass your chest through your open armpits. Correct. So squeezing the shoulder blade and arching your back will not help. You will have to allow your chest to open and you will neutralize your shoulder blades and scoop your belly into spine and stretch your arms more. Don't worry about the lower back arching because it's meant to arch. If you're curling your lower back, you're probably deactivating your abdominal muscles in front. So allow your spine to lift and stretch. Yasho, you're curling from the lower back. Don't curl from the lower back. Okay, so here's what you're doing. Okay, this is what you're doing. You want a flat back, so you want to stretch out. And you want to hold that abdomen and tuck. So when you're tucking your pelvis gently, that's okay. But you don't want to do this because this is a deactivation of your abdomen. See, a lot of practices will ask you to tuck in, right? Because it's safer for the moment, which is also not a wrong thing to do. It's a good thing to do because you're being safe. But are we training the spine in its natural form to allow your abdomen to connect? Yeah, Yashu, good. Keep it there. That's right. So hold it there. Yeah, well done. Yashu, beautiful. That's it. So make sure you're allowing your natural curvature of the spine. Yeah, that's it. Can you feel that chest opening now, Yasho? Scoop your belly in. Well done. That's beautiful. Hold it. Leanne, very nice. Push your chest through a little more deeper. Neha, you could probably take a slightly lower chair because you're not able to go all the way down or step back. Step back a little. No, not only for Neha. And then now stretch, Neha. Pull the belly in and stretch. Well done. So trying to get your arms in line with your ears. Very good, Yasho. Last 4, 3. That's all the flat back we're doing. Okay, 2. Now, before you come up, tuck your pelvis. Now tuck and curl your pelvis. Curl. Correct, correct, correct. And now walk towards the chair. Tuck and curl and walk towards the chair. Oh, wow. Lovely. Superb. That's beautiful. All right. Coming onto the floor, take your belt. Yoga belt, or you could take your any kind of dupatta or something that if you don't have your yoga belt with you. Okay, so when we are going down to the floor, scoop your belly in, slowly down, release, pull the buttocks out from under you and open your knees out on either side and tuck and then gently pulse. Well done. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. We're going to start with prop Pilates in the coming days. So I'm going to send out those links again in case you don't have it. You have your Pilates ring and your Pilates ball. Okay, those 2 things to start with. So we're going to use those a lot more. So we're going to start with those. Belly pulled in, hollow concavity of the abdomen, flap, flap. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Now, push your knees out as much as you can. All right, as much as you can. Now, this in my personal experience, I have felt that every time someone's pressed me out, okay, to allow my flexibility to open, I may not have understood how my body would react to it, right? Or how my body would start to work on flexibility. But if you are doing a personal practice, then what? Are we waiting for someone to stretch? So we will have to start stretching from inside. So belly pulled in, open the chest first, get your alignments clean, and then stretch your legs out on either side. So even if somebody had to press you down, you would feel that my knees touch the floor and I feel accomplished. while that is also a good thing to do, you may want to start to touch and practice on your own without having an external force, because that means your body has aligned itself to allow that flexibility in, okay, rather than externalizing it. Belly pulled in, open your chest, stretch your knees out on either side and pull your buttocks in, squeeze your glutes and lift your chest up, lift your spine taller. Now imagine like there are two yoga belts hanging from the ceiling, and you've just kind of placed your armpits through those belts, the loops of those belts, and someone's pulling you up with that. Okay, so then you traction out your spine like this. Breathe, inhale. Yeah, well done. Open your chest. And now from this position, start to hinge forward. So your hinge means if your back was curled in, this is what you would do. But if you are lifting up from the glutes, this is what you'll do. So as much as you can go, even if you have to stop here for today, it's okay. It's okay. As long as this is not happening. See? This is not happening. So stretch back and push the chest down. Belly pull into spine, neck and spine in one line, and slowly release down. Well done. Inhale. Rotate your inner thighs out and stretch as much as you can. Well done, Neha. Stay there. Well done, Yasho. Well done. Stretch your arms out. Stretch your back a little more. Stretch. Your upper back may do this. Well done. Your upper back may do this. Stretch and hold it here. So if this is the best we are going into today, stretch back and hold. So you can start to work those muscles in the correct alignment. Yeah, nice, Leanne. Leanne, shoulders back and down. Stretch your spine, not your neck. Stretch your spine. Open your chest. Neha, slightly lower. 8. Belly pulled in. Tuck your pelvis into spine. Tuck your abdomen into spine and slightly tilt your pelvis if necessary once you're moved forward. Then start to squeeze your buttocks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release your legs out and stretch. Pull the buttocks out from under you and then point and flex. End of the week workout today. Point and flex. Point. Now the back of your knee might have a hollow here, depending on how extended the kneecaps are. In some cases, the backs of the knee touch the floor already. Okay? Our job is to make sure that the quadriceps are engaged. They are not forcing the kneecap down, right? So imagine like you're holding your hands here and you're just touching. You're flexing your foot and pointing. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point, and then bend your knee slowly down, turn in, slowly in, and rotate to come to lying down on your mat and relax. All right, before we get into the belt, release the back. Open your legs a little wider, open your knees a little wider, ankle under kneecaps. You've got a big distance between your legs, okay? It's a little more than shoulder distance apart, both your knees and your feet. Hollow concavity, gentle knee drops. 1, 2. Now you don't want to extend or you don't want to press your knee down so much that you have to use your back to come up. Correct? So stretch to the best it can go. When you take your left knee towards your right, it's the left quadricep and hip flexor that stretches. Squeeze the glutes in when you come up. 5, 6. The deeper you breathe, the better your releases. 10, 11, 12, and take a breather. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock gently side to side. Well done. Take your belt now. No need to loop it, but that loop will sometimes kind of bother you. So you can roll it in like this, okay? Place the belt across your right leg only, right foot or the arch of the foot. Abdomen pulled into spine. Now ground your belly into spine, hollow concavity. Stretch your back Flex your foot as hard as you can and press your shoulder blades into the floor. Neck and spine in one line. This may happen sometimes because of the tension in the belt that you're holding. So allow your shoulders to go away from the ears. Stretch your neck as much as you can on the floor. Allow your back to rest well, not tucked in. At this point, you're not tucked in because the other leg is still on the floor. All right. So flex your foot as hard as you can. Stretch as much as you can towards you. Well done. Pull that leg in as much as you can. Now, as you pull the leg in, your knee starts to bend. Correct? So let the knee bend and then straighten the leg again. Let the knee bend and stretch the leg again. Mindful of your shoulders. Exhale. Press to exhale. Scoop your belly into spine. Straighten your knees. Flex your foot and hold it. All right, to come to the best that it can come closer to you, straighten your knees as much as you can and stretch and get your leg as much as you can in towards you. So your knee travels towards your right armpit. Yeah, your right knee comes towards your right armpit. You're really stretching your foot as much as you can. Flex your foot and then take your left leg out. Left leg out. You're balancing on the lower back and your upper back is still on the floor, belly pulled in. And from here, tap the left leg down and slowly lift it up. And two, and up. 3, inhale to stretch that hip flexor, exhale to contract it. 4, remember in your exhalation, make space in your abdomen for your leg to lift in. 5, slowly and steadily, my left leg seems to surpass my right. And 6, stretch. 7, mindful of your shoulders. Stretch. 8, and stretch. Take a breather. Place that left leg on the floor. Open your right leg out. Turn out your right foot. So when you're doing this, don't take your leg out here. Turn out from here. Turn out from your inner thigh and gently so that you can place your foot towards your camera or towards the wall. And when you go down, your left hip should be still on the floor. Scoop your belly in and stretch into the side. Well done. Don't allow an extra flexibility when your left hip lifts up. Your left hip has to be on the floor. If your left hip is lifting up, then definitely you can place your leg here. The challenge is to keep it in alignment and therefore flexed. Scoop your belly into spine now. Lift up your left leg high and stretch it up. I hope you can see me. Yeah. Your left leg up. Your right leg is still out. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation, and circle small. Your left circles. 1, 2, belly pulled in, straighten your knees. 3, 4, very good, Leanne. Excellent, actually. 5, and 6, 2 more. 7, attempt to stretch from the hip flexor and then rotate the opposite direction. Turn out your knees, turn out your feet. Turn out your ankles, then you will feel your left hip flexor at work. 6, 7, and 8. Place that left foot down and then take your right leg up and stretch it up. Don't bend your knee. Remember to keep it as tight and strong and stretched as possible. Transfer your weight, your left hand on your belt. Slowly take your right hand down. Don't do this, just listen to me. Take your left knee out first and slowly start to move with your right leg across using your left hand on the belt and then stretch and hold to stretch the outside and your hamstrings, your abductors and your hamstrings. Stretch as much as you can here. Tuck your pelvis. Touching the foot to the floor is not important. It should be in the due course of time, but not at the cost of doing this. Okay? Alignments are important. Inhale, exhale. Breathe 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your knee and come back into your side, hollow concavity. and relax. Take a breather. Get your feet on the mat. Tuck your pelvis. And 2. Slowly come back. Very good. 3. So remember, no compromising on the how low I want to go or I want to touch the floor. Okay. All right. From here, same thing on the left. Stretch. Make sure there's enough place for you on either side of the room. Tuck your pelvis into spine, belly pulled in. Ground your foot, your right foot into the floor. Right knee bent. Flex your left foot as much as you can. Hollow concavity, and then slowly start to get your left leg in towards your left chest or the left side of the armpit. First, you will need to roll it up in like this, like, just kind of limber it. Flex your foot as hard as you can. Now bend your knee and stretch. And bend and stretch. Now in this, I'm not attempting to lift the hip off the floor. I'm attempting to stretch those part of the glutes deeper down the hamstring, which is inserted near the glute area. Okay? Stretch. Certain stretches around your hips and around your glutes contribute to better well-being of your spine, because sometimes when your glutes are too tight or strong or overworked, your spine starts to work on their behalf when they don't want to work anymore, right? Sometimes your spine takes over a lot of other jobs. Flex your foot as hard as you can and stay there and hold it. Now breathe into that deep stretch. Breathe into that deep stretch. Second thing is to make sure your entire back is flat on the floor. And you're not lifting your head up, or you're not doing this, or you're not curling your shoulders. Everything is in one straight alignment. And then slowly lift your right leg up. Oh, sorry, halfway. Hold it. Scoop your belly into spine. Then slowly lift up. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. At one point, inhale when you're going down. You can stretch from your hip flexor, but your foot won't touch the floor. Exhale, flex and lift up. 3, point and inhale. Shh. Flex and exhale. 4, point and inhale. Flex and exhale. 5, point and inhale. Flex and exhale. Shh. 6, point and inhale. Flex and exhale. 7, keep your knees straight. Stretch your knees as much as you can. Remember, it is to open your glutes and your hamstrings. 8, and hold. Scoop your belly into spine. Try to get that right leg beyond the left if possible. Scoop it in, neck and spine in one line. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your right foot on the floor and slowly turn out your left leg, and slowly take it to the outside. Breathe deeply. Shh. Abdomen pulled into spine. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Flex your foot. Stretch and hold. Rotate your inner thighs out. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Stay there for 8, 7, 6. You know what's coming next. 5. Place both your glutes on the floor equally. 3, 2. Now look up in the center. Slowly lift your right leg up and stretch. Try to straighten it up as much as you can. So you're using your hamstrings and your hip flexors and your quadricep. Now rotate. 1, 2, 3. Your rotation shouldn't disturb your back, okay? 4. Use your hip flexor. 5, 6. Even if they're small circles. 7 and 8. Rotate the other side. May I bring your legs a little closer to your body? Otherwise your back will hurt. 3. Lift up. 4. Yeah. 5, 6. Yeah, the other leg. 7 and 8. And slowly hold. Place it down. Deep inhalation. Now slowly get your left leg towards your right hand. Hold the belt with your right hand. Open your chest. Left hand on the floor. Slowly take your right foot, right knee on the floor. Balance there and then start to descend with your left leg towards your right side and stretch. Place your left shoulders on the floor, abdomen pulled in. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly curl in. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and rock gently side to side. Well done. Breathe deeply. Place your feet on the floor. Open your legs a little wide apart again into your yoga shoulder bridge. Okay? Your Setu Bandhasan. Open up. Hollow concavity, belly pulled in. Inhale and gently up. Like a Pilates shoulder bridge is a slightly different alignment. Here you are going to slightly differently lift it up. Inhale to squeeze up, hold. Tuck your pelvis, pull the belly into spine. Shoulder blades on the floor. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale to relax and release. Well done. From here, take both your knees to your right and look to your left and stretch. As much as you can. Stretch, curl your spine. Feel the stretch in the outside of your thighs as well. Curl in, change to the opposite side. Scoop your belly in. Squeeze your glutes, hold it there. Breathe deeply. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and curl in. Hug your knees into your chest. Turn over onto your knees, onto your tummy, sorry. Belly pull into spine, forehead on the mat. Open your legs a little wider behind you. Scoop your belly in, squeeze your buttocks, open your arms out, tuck your pelvis. And then from here, inhale, lift up and slowly down. 2 and down, swimming, both arms. 3, let's go, and down. Open your arms out. 4, lift your chest up and down. Go for it, Neha. 5, correct, and down. 6, swim out, swim, and then take your arms through center from your armpits, correct. 7, and down, slow and steady. 8, and down, take a breather. Well done, take a break. Keep your arms by your side, forehead on the mat. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Take your left hand out, right leg over your left and stretch to hold that. Tuck your pelvis and stay. Breathe inhale, breathe exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl in. Take your right arm out, left over your right and stretch. Scoop your belly in, tuck your pelvis and hold. Belly pulled into spine, hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and slowly come down to center. Hollow concavity, hands under your shoulders, shoulders back and down. Press your feet into the floor, slither forward and lift up into a swan. Open your chest and scoop your belly into spine and squeeze your buttocks. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Don't allow the curl of the back because the curl of the back will promote the abdomen moving away from the spine. And you want to pull the abdomen in, so lift up. Feel the stretch in the abdomen. And slowly exhale down. Hold on to your ankles. Keep your feet at hip distance apart. You could keep it close as well, but keep it at hip distance apart for comfort so that you're not straining the knee too much. Point and flex your feet. Then bring the heel towards your glutes as much as you can and tuck your pelvis. Quadricep stretch. So you saw what I did? You can't see the movement. Stretch your chest out, squeeze your shoulder blades, get your heels into the buttocks and then tuck your pelvis. You'll feel the stretch in your shoulder, in your hip flexors and in your quads. Breathe deeply. Open your legs a little wider. This one is an option. You may not do this. You can stay in the stretch and tuck, or you stretch your arms, push your heels away, stretch, rotate your shoulders, squeeze in, and lift yourself up and hold. Breathe deeply. Stay here. 8, very nice. 7, well done, Yasho. 6, well done, Neha. Keep it up. 5, take options. Nicely and beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather to relax. Fold your hands. Place your forehead on your folded hands. Now, take your left knee, okay, to the outside. Outside. Your right leg stays where it is. Your left leg only opens up. Scooping your belly in. And now, place the right elbow on the floor. Take your left arm through the right side and stretch down as much as you can. Yeah. So take your left, scoop your belly in and stretch. All right, sorry. So if your right leg is out, okay, take your right hand through your left side and stretch. So the same leg that is bent, same arm will pass through. Breathe deeply and slowly come back to center and release. Repeat the same on the other side. Open up, hollow concavity. The same knee that bends, that same arm passes through the opposite side and stretch. Deep breathing. And slowly come back into center. Release that leg. Inhale one more time into your swan or your cobra. Exhale to push the floor away and pull the belly in to set back into your child's pose. Open your armpits, hollow concavity, stretch. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your fours, inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl and slowly walk back towards your legs. Inhale and curl your spine to come up slowly, head coming up last. You don't want to stay down too long in your forward fold and release. Shoulders back. 2, 3, 4. Tighten up your abs. Shoulders back. Clasp your arms together and open your chest to the part where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. And your gaze is also at the part where the wall meets the ceiling. Don't throw your head up. Open your chest, focus on the chest. And after you focused on opening the chest up, then you can tuck your pelvis in to avoid that lower back overarch. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Release your arms. Release your wrist. Breathe deeply. And the other direction. Stretch your arms out. Well done, guys. Beautiful. And change. Clasp your hands in. Catch either side of your arms and tuck your pelvis and stay. So it's more like a shoulder blade stretch and a contraction of your abdomen. And then change sides. So if you are holding it this way, uncross and hold it the other way. And then tuck. Your lats will stretch as well. And relax. Tilt your head side to side. And rotate your head once in one direction and once in the other. Open your legs out a little wider. Release your hips. So we usually end any workout with deep stretches. Sometimes we need to do it with mobility because we've done stretches through the class. Okay? Open. 1. So the mobility is achieved over the weekend as well. 2, open your hips. 3, and 4, change direction. 1, hollow concavity. 2, 3, and 4. Take a breather to relax. Well done. Well done, guys.